Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you another game today between myself and a Zerg. This one differs because I like to show that a similar attack can work against different units from the Zerg side of things. My one concern using this build is that I might get roach rushed, and I don't think that this build would hold up against a roach rush. One Zerg player told me that if you see a quick expo, then you're probably not going to get roach rushed. But not sure if I believe him. We'll see. So I try to scout and see if there's a quick expo, and if there is, I try to assume he's going for more of a macro game and not a timing push. But the fact is, roaches are okay as long as they don't come until about they don't attack you until about the 8-minute mark, because by about the 8-minute mark, if you pull this build off perfectly, you should have a Banshee and 2 more on the way. So by scouting, by making a couple Zerglings, I think it helps prevent the roaches from coming too. Of course, if you can scout the roaches coming, then you're going to want to build a siege tank. If you know one base roaches are coming in, or even a one base Zergling, Baneling push, you might be able to get away. I think you can get away with the Blue Flame Hellions against a Baneling Zergling rush, especially if you build some supply depots up here and make sure to make some Marines. I left a SCV here on auto repair. By right clicking, you can turn the auto repair on there. So my goal is to get Blue Flame Hellions and a drop going as soon as possible. If you do it perfectly, you can. This is why you want to use the medvac. Usually the Zerg player will build a couple of spine crawlers down here, and pretty strong against Hellions, and if you attack, they can pretty quickly pull their drones to safety, and plus their army is usually going to be out here too, and you never know how big or small that army might be. So in this game, actually, I try to clear up the vision, and if you can do this before they get their Zergling speed, then you have the advantage. But once they get the Zergling speed, you can no longer outrun the Zerglings, making it very difficult to attack. And even when they don't have Zergling speed, you can see they still can kill you if you don't really carefully micro. So this is going to slow down my drop. I'm going to have to make an extra 2 Hellions, and if I hadn't done that, I could be dropping right now, which is pretty good. 730 is about the fastest you can spit out 4 Hellions and a medvac, as far as I'm aware. And when you're this close to the other player, you can drop faster yet. And it's great against Zerg because you want to be able to drop before they get out Infestors or mutas. And then the last video I posted, I showed that this drop works against mutas. Mutas usually don't arrive till around 9 minutes, and here I'm getting working on the Banshees. So once you have the Banshee, you're pretty much safe from the roach threat and the Baneling Zergling threat. So I thought I was going to be able to kill all these Zerglings, and I did kill quite a few of them. Look at in this lost tab, I did catch up. I managed to kill a handful of his workers. I'm not sure how many. Let's see. Click back in time. Let's see. He's got, looks like 41, and it's only killed 6. But the good thing is that even if you don't kill a bunch of workers, and then kill a bunch of Zerglings, The rest are almost dead. But half of them are almost half dead. Half of them are half dead. So I was able to save this thing too. Save the med back, and then you want to just pump out Marines and Hellions and Banshees. And you can see he is now able to make some anti-air or upgrade some ground units, which he chooses to do. And he's getting the starting energy for his Infestors, which he is not building any of them quite yet. And once you have 3 Banshees, it's a good time to go, because 3 Banshees can take out Queen pretty easily. And by then your cloak will probably be done as well. And 3 Banshees can actually take out Spore Crawlers. If you micro, you might be able to keep him alive. And you don't even have to cloak if he doesn't have anything. They can, if he doesn't have any queens to attack or anything else that can attack besides Spore Crawlers, you don't have to cloak. If it's just Spore Crawlers, I'm sorry, because it's going to hit you either way. So, going to come across here, and the good thing about doing this is he doesn't really know what to build. Just make something to fight Hellions. Well, if you do, you might have trouble with this. And these things are so expensive to make Overseers. 100 gas, here's your flare. You're not going to want to spend the gas to make those things, because it really limits what you can do. Decided to kill this. I probably should have just killed the Infestor down, because you can see he still not making any Infestors. And you want to find the right building to kill, and really the 3rd tier building is what you want to kill, because he doesn't have enough gas to really keep rebuilding the 3rd tier building and make 3rd tier units. Of course, queens come over, and 2 queens could not kill 1 Banshee. And here comes some more. So you can just see the total devastation these things havoc. And I go ahead and kill. I wanted to kill this to prevent him from making Spore Crawlers. But really, you want to kill the 3rd tier building, 2nd tier, 3rd tier building. And it goes down. So now I'm feeling good. He only has 100 gas left. And he's getting some more, but it's gonna be really hard for him to deal with this. I mean, kill these buildings in the production and loses a lot of money. Okay, so one lesson I learned from this is, okay, split your Banshees up. Don't have them all in the same area, or they can fumble with you. Just one shot. That's bad news, because they have plenty of energy left over. So Infestors are very difficult to kill. I think only siege tanks really can kill these things well, quite frankly. And if they can burrow, even siege tanks can't kill them that easily. So when I saw this, I was wondering if maybe my opponents was going to be able to make a little comeback. But I knew he couldn't make any more at least. And I thought they were probably low on energy. Look at their energy. They in fact are very low on energy. So I decided to run in here with my entire army. And this proves to be, it's interesting. With Stim, I know that this many Marines could easily kill this many Zerglings. Without Stim, I only killed 2 of these Zerglings. And they are mainly due. It's mainly due to the Hellion. So they do kill the. I had clicked on the Spine Crawler, so I did kill that. So now I can run in here with Hellions more easily. And I still have 1 Banshee holding him hostage, basically, until he's got enough energy. And now he does have enough energy to just about to spit out some infested Terrans. If this happens, just run away from it. You can run away before they pop, and then you have wasted their energy. So now I'm finding myself in a position to having to rebuild basically my army, and I was a little nervous leaving this base all alone. The good news was that he had so little income. He was down to under 10 harvesters, I think. He just made some more. But he's going to try to counterattack. Fortunately, I had a nice group of Hellions spread out and Banshees. You can see this was a mistake, clear mistake, because now I know he has probably no army down here except for those Infestors, and decided to try to run in there with my Hellions and just finish off his drones. And if I can, and he had actually quite a bit of resources, but with no queens. And now I'm attacking him from two fronts, and with no queens. He did remake some queens, but he went for such a long period of time unable to make larvae that all he can do is build 3 units at a time. And he wants to build workers, is what he wants to build. So it's not going to be easy for him to know what to build, because he's basically a very difficult choice of a handful, 6 Zerglings at a time is not going to get it done. 6 workers at a time, it's not going to get done either, because he doesn't even need the money. But what is he supposed to make? He can't make anything that can really deal with the Banshees. So for queens, he should be probably massing queens at this point. But so here is a good decision to run away from the infested Terrans, and then that will be just wasted energy, no energy left. So he gives up. It's a great unit mix: Marines, Banshees, and Hellions. Hope you all enjoy.